series of lectures and explanation of Yugal Satak, which is written by Kripalaji Maharaj. Swamiji is one of the senior preacher of Kripalaji Maharaj, and has been preaching for almost more than 25 or 30 years almost. And has been preaching mostly in USA, Canada, Trinidad, Guyana, and many other countries. So today's lecture will continue up to 8:30 or so, and it will continue every day in the same time, 7 to 8:30, until Memorial Day weekend, and we will have a retreat also in the Memorial Day weekend. So I will request everyone to turn off their cell phones and please be quiet and enjoy the lecture. Radhe Radhe.
प्रथमं सद्गुरुं वन्दे श्रीकृष्णं तदनन्तरं गुरु पापात्मना त्राता श्रीकृष्णस्य त्वमलात्मना चेतो दर्पणमार्जनं भवमहा दावानिर्वापनं श्रेयः कैरवचन्द्रिका वितरणं विद्यावधू जीवनम् आनन्दाम्बुधिवर्धनं प्रतिपदं पूर्णामृता स्वादनम् सर्वात्मस्नपनं परं विजयते श्रीकृष्ण संकीर्तनम् नमः कमलनाभाय नमः कमलमालिने नमः कमलपादाय नमस्ते कमलेक्षण यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै तद्ग्वं हदेवमात्मा बुद्धिप्रकाशं मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। बोले राधा कृष्ण भगवान की जय। The spiritual seekers, divine souls. First, let me say Radhe Radhe to each and everyone, and my pranam, my humblest prostration to each and every one of you here. We started yesterday listening to the wonderful divine poetry from that wonderful book Yugal Satak, written by the greatest saint Jagadguru Tam Shri Kripaluji Mahaprabhu. Yugal means divine couple, Radha Krishna. Shatak means 100. So 100 divine poetries, 50 divine poetry dedicated to Sri Krishna, and 50 divine poetry dedicated to Radharani. We keep hearing again and again that even in dream we should see any difference in Radha and Krishna. Lavalesh kabhi bhed nahi dekhna. Not even the tiniest difference equal to the breadth of a single grain of hair. We should see in difference to Radha and Krishna. Radharani herself becomes Krishna. Radhika Krishna Rupam cha Krishno Radha Swarupakaha. Sanak Samhita. The scripture says, Radharani sometimes takes the form of Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna takes the form sometime of Radharani. So they are one and the same. But in different form, performing different pastime. So today, again, I have chosen two pads, two divine poetry, and we'll see how much we can get done, if possible, to do the two. So the first one, number 61 in the book, you will have the pages, so you can follow. करहु कृपा टुकराधे राधे मेरी राधे
करहु कृपा टुकराधे राधे मेरी राधे।
ओ करहु कृपा टुकराधे राधे मेरी राधे
करहु कृपा टुकराधे राधे मेरी राधे।
तुम्हारी कृपा कोरते राधे
तुम्हारी कृपा कोरते राधे।
तुम्हारी कृपा कोरते राधे
तुम्हारी कृपा कोरते राधे।
बनी जय हो तव राधे राधे मेरी राधे
बनी जय हो तव राधे राधे मेरी राधे।
ओ बनी जय हो तव राधे राधे मेरी राधे
बनी जय हो तव राधे राधे मेरी राधे।
राधे मेरी राधे
राधे मेरी राधे।
ओ करहु कृपा टुकराधे राधे मेरी राधे
करहु कृपा टुकराधे राधे मेरी राधे।
हे राधा रानी, मेरे ऊपर एक कृपा टुक कृपा कोर बरसा दीजिए। साधक mumukshutva, a yearning, a soul yearning for divinity, yearning to attain the supreme divine bliss of Sri Radha Krishna, is saying to Radha Rani, which I, as I've said, is the inseparable form of Sri Krishna. O Radha Rani, please look upon me with a glance even of your divine grace, your kripa, your prasad. Jhalak, even a slightest glance of your divine grace, look upon me in that way. If you were to shower kripa kor, kor means bahut, nimna matra, bahut, very, very small amount. smaller than a dot. Grace of God is so that we don't need a lot. बहुत की जरूरत नहीं है या बहुत ज्यादा, थोड़ी सी. If we were to get the slightest drop of that grace, it's enough. Everything is in the infinite measure, even the tiniest drop of her grace. So just tiny drop. If you were to shower that grace upon me, Radharani, then I will become yours forever. हमेशा आपका बन जाऊंगा. I'll become yours forever. Why do we want to become God's? Become that God should make us theirs forever. That we should not belong to this world anymore. Why should someone have the desire to belong only to Radha Krishna, only to God? Inki ichha hai. Something is going to happen. If I become yours only, what is going to happen? To siradhari pair bhaje tab radhe, maya teri radhe. The cause of all our sufferings in this material world is something called maya. We have forgotten who we are. अपने को भूल गया. From beginningless time. Maya, because of the influence of Maya, we have turned our backs away from God. Dva suparna sayuja sakhaya samanam briksham parikasva jate tayoranyah pipalam swadat nashnan nanyo abhijakashiti. Shweta Shvutaro Upanishad, chapter 4, verse 6. The same exact translation is given in Bhagavad Mahapuran. Shri Krishna says to Uddhav, Suparnavetau sadrishau sakhayau yadichayatau kritanidau cha vrikshe ekastayo khadati pippalana manyo niranno pibalena bhuyan. Bhagavad Mahapuran, 11 canto, 11 chapter, 6 verse. Shri Krishna says to Uddhav, this is exact translation of that Ved mantra. There is a tree, Vriksh. On that tree there are two birds. One bird is Jivatma, individual soul, we people, and one bird is Paramatma, Shri Krishna. The position of the two birds are like this. One bird has turned the back to the other bird. We, the individual soul, because of the influence of Maya, which has made us forgotten who we are, have turned our backs away from Shri Krishna. The bird that has turned the back away is eaten the bitter fruits of the tree. Dukhi hai, and is suffering. The fruits in the tree is the world, and the fruits are the objects of the world. Looking for happiness in material objects and persons in the world, we get nothing but suffering, dukkha. The other bird, where these two birds sit in our heart. Hriday mein baithe hai. Both of them are sitting here. And forever, Sakhaya. Shri Krishna is our eternal friend. Wherever the soul goes, wherever we go, Shri Krishna has to go. But that soul goes in the body of a cat, a dog, a donkey, a worm, hell, a tree, a grass, wherever it goes. Shri Krishna goes together, has to go, is always with us, would never leave us. And he keeps hoping. The distance is not very far. Right? Closer than the closest. And he keeps hoping that my son, my child who is suffering, this foolish child of mine, would realize the happiness that he is looking for is right here. All he has to do is make a right about turn, left about turn. Sanmukh ho ja. And that's all. You'll attain everything. So Maya has been the cause of that. And this Maya belongs to Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna says, Maya is mine. Daivi hesha gunamai mama maya duratyaya mame vaye prapadyante maya metantarantite. Chapter 7 verse 14 Gita. Shri Krishna says, Meri Maya. Maya is his power. The power of Shri Krishna, Radharani's power. Vetu is saying, Mayam prapakatim vidyan mainam tu maheshwaram tasya veva bhutaistu vyaptam sarvamidam jagat. Shvetashvataro Upanishad, chapter 4, verse 10. Maya is the power of Shri Krishna, of Radharani. So, Teri Maya, this is your Maya. But the moment I become yours, Maya is going to leave and run away. Bhag jayegi. As long as we do not belong to Shri Krishna, to Radharani, Maya is going to give us pain and suffering. Hamari pitai karenge. She will keep beating us. Hey, don't come to me. Maya has a great job to do, an important work. When we continuously get the beating of Maya, one day maybe we'll realize, oh, there is no happiness in this world, in any person or object. We'll become detached temporarily, but in that temporary moment of detachment, if we happen to find the right place in the association of a saint or listen to his words and it goes inside, we can become detached from the world. Without Maya, this beating of Maya, nobody can go to Bhagavan. So Maya has an important job to do. But the moment we become Sri Krishna, we become Radharani's, Maya will no longer have any effect upon us. Maya is not destroyed. Maya will no longer be a problem to us. Sada pashyanti surayah tat Vishnu paramam padam. The Vedas say, once the soul becomes free from Maya, attains godization, Maya can never have any effect on that soul ever again. Karahu kripa tuk Radhe, Radhe meri Radhe. Karahu
kripa tuk Radhe, Radhe meri Radhe.
O karahu kripa tuk Radhe, Radhe meri Radhe. Karahu
kripa tuk Radhe, Radhe meri Radhe.
Sir dhari pair bhaje tav Radhe.
Sir dhari pair bhaje tav Radhe.
O sir dhari pair bhaje tav Radhe.
Sir dhari pair bhaje tav Radhe.
O Maya teri Radhe, Radhe meri Radhe.
Maya teri Radhe, Radhe meri Radhe.
O Maya teri Radhe, Radhe meri Radhe.
Maya teri Radhe, Radhe meri Radhe.
O karahu kripat, karahu kripa tuk Radhe, Radhe meri Radhe.
Karahu kripa tuk Radhe, Radhe meri Radhe.
And when Maya leaves, the whole family is going. पूरे परिवार साथ को लेके जाएंगे. Maya has a very big family. And it's not that one is going to go and one will stay. Oh, I will no longer have any jealousy, but I'll be angry still. Oh, I will not be angry, but I will have jealousy and lust. No, no, no. As long as Maya is there, all the family will be there. When Maya goes, all will go. So there are some things that causes problem to us. Trigun, Tritap, or Trikarm. Tri means tree, three, the figure. The Sanskrit and in English. So Trigun. Trigun means the three qualities of Maya. Ajam ekam lohit shukla krishnam bahavi prajaha shrijamanam swarupaha ajo heko jushamanunu shete jahatenam bhukta bhogam ajonya. When a saint is writing, this is why it's so important to read only bhajans, kirtans, poetry written by a saint only. Because Bhagwan himself is writing, Jo kare so hari kare. Sri Kripaluji Mahaprabhu has put so much philosophy. I can take one of these verses and speak for weeks. One of these poetries. I'm making it very brief. So, Shvetashvatara Upanishad chapter 4 verse 5 says Maya has three qualities. Sattvagun, Rajogun, Tamogun. Three qualities. Or Tritap. Tap means suffering. As long as we are under Maya, we are plagued by three types of suffering. Adi Adhyatmik Dukh, Adi Bhautik Dukh, Adi Daivik Dukh. Adhyatmik Dukh, these are two types. One is with the body, Sharirik. We get fever, pain, cold, headache, Sharirik. And one is Manasik, the sufferings of the mind, which is even bigger. Greed, anger, jealousy, hatred, lust. This also gives us pain and suffering. Adhyatmik, Adi Bhautik, suffering inflicted upon us by others. Other people abuse us, insults us, beat us, animals, insects, snake, etc. Mosquitoes, all those things. And Adi Daivik, pain inflicted upon us by the forces of nature. Too much heat. The sun is 120 degrees Fahrenheit in India. It's too hot, too cold. Snow all the time. Too much snow, too much cold, too much rain. Just not recently there was that cyclone Fani did so much damage in India, East India. So, the forces of nature, these things will always exist. But once you become free from Maya, they will no longer have any effect upon us. Body will have fever, no effect. Body will have cancer, no effect. Ramakrishna Paramahansa had cancer of the throat. The disciples thought he was suffering. They could not bear to see, and they said, Maharaj, why don't you cure yourself? The scriptures tell us the yogis have the power to cure themselves like this. Ramakrishna Paramahansa said to his followers, how can I take my mind away from the lotus feet of the mother and place it on this worthless cage of flesh and blood? It had no effect on him because his mind was absorbed in the lotus feet of the Divine Mother. He was only in bliss. No longer will have any effect. So, all these things will exist. but they will no longer have any effect upon us because we no longer the body. करहु कृपा टुकरा दे, राधे मेरी राधे, करहु कृपा
राधे राधे मेरी राधे।
त्रिगुण त्रिताप त्रिकर्महु राधे, त्रिगुण
त्रिताप त्रिकर्महु राधे।
त्रिगुण त्रिताप त्रिकर्महु राधे,
त्रिगुण त्रिताप त्रिकर्महु राधे।
छूमंतर हो राधे, राधे मेरी राधे,
छूमंतर हो राधे राधे मेरी राधे।
ओ करहु कृपा टुकरा दे, राधे मेरी राधे, करहु कृपा
टुकरा दे, राधे मेरी राधे।
So many things because of Maya. Another thing we hear about is Pancha Klesh. Panch means 5. Klesh means impediments, obstacles. Things that brings impediment to us in our spiritual path. So Klesh, Pancha Klesh, the 5, Panch Klesh. Avidya, Asmita, Rag, Dvesh, Abhinivesh. It's 5. I'm not going to go in great detail, so please listen carefully. Number 1, Avidya. Avidya means ignorance. We identify with the physical body. Not knowing that I am the soul, the Atma. That ignorance of not knowing who am I, that is avidya. Number 1. Number 2, asmita. Asmita means ahankar, ego. Don't think we don't have ego. Someone tells you something and you get angry. We think very highly about ourselves. I am such a good person. We go to people and say, I am a good man. I am a good lady. I am a good boy. I am such a good father. I am such a good mother. In other words, I am a Mahapurush. I am a saint. Because as long as we are under Maya, no one is good. Ek science hai. This is a science. Understand this science. As long as we are under Maya, sab ke sab, everyone is bad. Sab ke sab bura hai. Outwardly, we look very good. And we act in such a lovely way. We speak so softly and so sweetly. We're good actors, very good actors and actresses. We can do better than those people in Hollywood and Bollywood. We can act so good. Inside is boiling. Oh, it's a different thing on the inside. Somebody tells, there's someone who this lady does not like this other lady. In her mind, oh, she wished this lady will go and die, that somewhere she will be walking on the road, a car will come and smash her to pieces. She hates that lady so much. And when the lady comes in front of her, hello, hello, Sitaram, Radhe, Radhe. Oh, so long I haven't seen you. Where have you been? Come, have a seat. And have a hug and a kiss too. And ladies have this thing, whenever they see somebody, they start kissing. Hare Bhagwan. Oh, they start kissing. As though you love that person so much, and inside, I wish you would go and die somewhere. Oh, you don't have any care, you don't feel anyhow. Everyone. Kak Basundiji says to Guruji, Manas rog kachuk mai gaye, hai sabke lakhi biralan hi paaye. The diseases of the mind, Manas rog, greed, anger, jealousy, hatred, loss, delusion, there are many, many. Hai sabke. Everyone has all of them. Whoever is on the Maya, jo Maya ke andar mein. But Lakhi Biralan hi paaye. It is extremely rare, difficult that we can see how bad we are. We can see how bad everybody else is. Oh, this girl, this satsangi, oh, this person, they're like this. We call people on the phone and tell them, oh, he is like this and she is like that, and I want to tell you something. And I don't want to hear. No, you have to hear. Sometimes devotees call me on the phone. I don't answer the phone anymore. When I used to, just let it ring. Oh, Bhaiya, I have to tell you something, and then they start about somebody, and I don't want to hear, this is very bad. Oh, you must listen. You don't care about me if you don't listen. Wow. In other words, I'm going to destroy you. You better stay quiet and be destroyed. The scriptures tell us, if somebody comes to somebody and to you and they start speaking ill of someone, negative things about somebody, you should run very far like a cobra snake is ready to strike you. It is so dangerous, this fault finding, this seeing, this having negative feeling about others. We will never get any bhakti. We'll never get anywhere in the spiritual path. That's why Bhagwan Shri Ram says to Shabari, Sapne hu nahi de kahi par dosha. Not even in dream to look at the faults of others. So, this panchaklesh, so this asmita, ego. When we think, I don't have any of these things in me, I don't have greed, I don't have anger, jealousy, I don't have hatred, I get a little angry, that's all. Maybe even that they may not think. The more we think we are very good, the more ego we have. Look, a saint, the person we call a saint, Mahapurush, he is the only good person. And you know what the saint is saying? Mo samakauna kutila khala kami. And he's putting in writing, Hey Shri Krishna, there was no one as wicked, evil, bent, twisted as me. And he's a saint. He is truly good. And he's saying there's nobody as bad as me. And we who are really bad, oh, there's nobody as good as me. Even if we don't say it, the feeling in there. That's why we look at others and we find faults. Let's look at our own faults and fix them. So, asmita, rag, number 3. Rag means love, attachment. This is also an impediment. Wherever we have attachment, that person comes in our heart, that object comes, and then we no longer can put Shri Krishna, Radharani. Ek man, there's only one mind. Either we put Radha Krishna, the saint, or we put the world. Cannot put both. So rag and dvesh. Dvesh means hatred, negative feeling about others, having enmity. Dvesh. This is as dangerous as love. Somebody may think, oh, I don't love anyone, but I hate. No, no, no. To hate is also very bad. Just as when we love somebody, that person comes in the heart, in the mind, in the same way when we hate. Whether we love any person or object in the world, we hate any person or object in the world, the way of practice is the same, the method is the same, and the result is the same. What is the result? The heart melts. And we get the result for which the heart melts. So we have to be free from raga dvesh. Rag as well as dvesh. Raga dvesh rahit. We have to be neutral. Be neutral. The heart should be reserved only for Radha Krishna, only for the saint who is Radha Krishna personified. And so Rag, Dvesh and Abhinivesh, the fifth one. Abhinivesh means fear of death. I don't want to die. Oh, we are scared to die. We have to. We know we have to. Nobody, there's no one in the world who can say, I will not die. Even when God comes in the world, He has to leave. Whoever comes, this world is called Mrityu Lok. But what dies? What takes birth? Na jayate mriyate va kadachin nayam bhutva bhavitavana bhuyah ajo nitya shashvatuyam purano nahanyate hanyamane sharire. Chapter 2 verse 20 Gita. Shri Krishna says, the Jivatma, the individual soul, and that's who we are. We're not the body. The Jivatma, the individual soul, neither takes birth, nor does it die, nor having come into existence, does it cease to be, because it is unborn, eternal, and most ancient. It is not destroyed, even when the body is destroyed. We don't die. Why have this fear? Because we don't know who we are. We identify with the body. The day you realize I'm the soul, the Atma, we lose this body, you get another one. That's all. It changes clothes. It keeps changing clothes. Sri Krishna says, chapter 2, verse 22, Gita. So, Abhinivesh, that's 5. And Panchakosh. The word kosh means sheets. Like the sheets you cover on the bed. So there are 5 sheets, Panch Kosh, which covers the soul, the Jivatma, and prevents us from attaining our true aim also too. There are 5 Kosh. Annamaya Kosh, Pranamaya Kosh, Manomaya Kosh, Vigyanmaya Kosh, Anandamaya Kosh. These are 5 sheets. And again, very briefly, Annamaya Kosh. This is dealing with the physical body. Stool sharir. Anna means food. So this body requires food to keep it healthy. So the covering of the body, there's the Annamaya Kosh, Sukshma, Stula sharir. Pranamaya Kosh, the vital air in the body that keeps the body healthy, alive. There are 5. That's called Pranamaya Kosh. Manomaya Kosh. Man means the mind. The covering of the mind. Thinking I am the mind, not knowing that I am the soul. I did this and I do that and I... As long as we are the doer, Shri Krishna also does. But only the work of noting our thoughts and ideas and rewarding or punishing us accordingly. The day we become the non-doer, we don't do anymore. In other words, we surrender the mind. We give the mind and intellect to Shri Krishna. Mayeva mana adhasva mai buddhim niveshaya. Chapter 12, verse 8, Gita. Shri Krishna says to Arjun, Arjun, give me your mind and intellect. Stop thinking. When it comes to my instruction, When it comes to what God, what the saints, what the true Guru tells us, we do not apply the mind and intellect. Shri Krishna becomes the doer. Then we are free. So Manomaya Kosh or Vigyanamaya Kosh. Vigyan means knowledge. So this refers to the intellect. So the mind and intellect, both has to be given up. I told you that already. And the last one, Anandamaya Kosh. Anand means bliss, but not the real bliss. There's a bliss we experience when we go in deep sleep. Shushupti avastha. When we lie on the bed and we toss and we turn and then we fall asleep and we start dreaming. But there's a part of the sleep that you don't even dream. It's called deep sleep. You experience nothing. It's only when you awake, Sukha Mahamma Swapsam, you think, last night I slept so peacefully. I experienced nothing. In other words, I experienced no sorrow. We do get a bliss in that. It is said that the formless Brahm embraces the Jivatma at that time. So we feel a bliss at that time. That's why we love to sleep so much. The happiness we experience in deep sleep, there's nothing in the material world can compare to that. It's not true happiness. When you're awake, you're again caught in the whirlpool of tension and stress. It's only temporary, but there's a bliss. And that's why we love to sleep so much. So there's Anand. Both of this, the Panchaklesh and the Panchakosh, the 5 sheets and the 5 impediments, all will be burnt up. Completely gone, because Maya is gone when we become Radharanis. Karahu kripa tuk Radhe, Radhe meri Radhe. Karahu
कृपा तुक राधे राधे मेरी राधे
Panchaklesha lesha Radhe. Panchaklesha Panchakosh jar Radhe, Radhe meri Radhe. Panchakosh
जर राधे राधे मेरी राधे
O Karahu kripa tuk Radhe, Radhe meri Radhe.
करहु कृपा तुक राधे राधे मेरी राधे
Rag dvesh shab jag so Radhe, Raha lavalesh na Radhe. So this world is full of rag dvesh. I told you about rag dvesh. The whole world. I love you, I hate you, I love you, I hate you. Attachment. Both is attachment. One is negative attachment, one is positive. And both binds the soul, binds us to the material world. Because that person or object comes and occupies the heart, the mind. So we'll become free from that. Not even a tiniest drop of raga dvesh. Because I have only one mind, and now Radharani has taken that mind. The day Radharani steals our heart, Shri Krishna, a true saint, Kripalu Mahaprabhu, steals the heart, that's it. You can never have love or hate in the world anymore. You'll be free from both love as well as hate. Everywhere you'll be the same. Avidya, avidya radhe. There are two things, vidya, avidya. This vidya, avidya here doesn't mean knowledge and ignorance. It refers to the two forms of Maya. Tehi kar bhed sunahu tum do, vidya apar avidya do. When Lakshman was sitting with Bhagwan Shri Ram in Chitrakoot, and he asked to Shri Ram, what is Maya? Bhagwan Shri Ram says to Lakshman, There are two kinds of Maya. One is Vidya Maya, one is Avidya Maya, one is Vidya Maya. So as I told you, Maya has three qualities: Sattvagun, Rajogun, Tamogun. So Rajogun plus Tamogun, these two combined, that is Avidya Maya. And Sattvagun alone, that is Vidya Maya. Jnanis, not in Kali Yuga, yogis, jnanis in previous ages, after thousands and thousands of lifetimes, were able to become free from Avidya Maya. They realize I am the soul, the Atma. But no yogi, no jnani, not even in Satyug, could become free from Vidya Maya. For that, you need to do bhakti. Shri Krishna says, Mame vaye prapadyante maya me tantarantite. Chapter 7, verse 14. Only the one who completely surrenders to Shri Krishna can become free from Maya, Vidya Maya especially, because it's the power of Shri Krishna. So all of this will go when we become Radharanis. Karahu kripa tuk Radhe, Radhe meri Radhe. Karahu kripa tuk
Radhe, Radhe meri Radhe.
राग द्वेष सब जग सो राधे, राग द्वेष रह लवलेश न राधे, राधे मेरी राधे, रह
लवलेश न राधे, राधे मेरी राधे।
विद्या और अविद्या राधे, विद्या और अविद्या जो न जाय भजी राधे, राधे मेरी राधे, जो न
जाय भजी राधे, राधे मेरी राधे।
ओ करहु कृपा टुक राधे, राधे मेरी राधे, करहु कृपा
टुक राधे, राधे मेरी राधे।
तो बनी जाए इंद्रिय. Not only that. So now that mumukshutva jeev, that knowledgeable soul, having realized I am the soul, the Atma, I belong only to Radharani, only to Shri Krishna, has a desire. Devotee has a desire. Desire in the material world is bad. It binds us in the material world and only gives suffering. But when we desire in the spiritual world, that desire is good. And not desire for the self, as I told you last night. Not sakam, not for one's own happiness, but nishkam, tat sukha sukhitvam. To be happy in the happiness of the beloved. A devotee wants seva. The desire of a sadhak, a devotee, is to do seva. Seva karna. I want seva. Not for me, for my happiness, for the happiness of my beloved. And I have 7 things in my possession. 5 sense organs. 5 sense organs. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. 5 sense organs. And 1 mind and 1 intellect. 7 things. And with all of those, I want to do seva. I want to use my tongue to sing the praises of my beloved, to make my beloved happy. I want to use the ears to listen to his glories, to listen to her glories, her pastimes. The eyes to look at her divine form, etc. The nose to smell her divine fragrance. The skin to touch her divine form. Everything. The mind to continuously think about her. The intellect to be always only remembering the divine beloved. So I want to use every sense organ. I want to use my mind and intellect, everything in seva, but only for the beloved happiness. Lakhi kripalu jnani radhe dhu ghuri ghuri te radhe. And the last line, the Saint Kripaluji Mahaprabhu says that seeing this condition of a true devotee, those who have attained the divine love, divine bliss of Radha Krishna, the Jnanis, those who follow the path of Jnana, Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvam Masi, they are very astonished that someone can attain that. And they become very jealous. Because the path of Jnana, as I mentioned, the Jnani can, not in Kali Yuga, in other ages, they can attain up to Atma Jnana, knowledge of the self, self-realization. But remember, only Avidya Maya has gone. Vidya Maya is still there. That Jnani will fall again and again. The Jnani cannot attain Premanand, Divyanand, Brahmanand. Even to attain the bliss of the formless absolute Brahm, that Jnani has to do bhakti. So seeing the devotee who has attained that supreme divine bliss and all the previous things mentioned here, the Jnanis are extremely astonished and they also become very jealous. Karahu kripa tuk radhe, radhe meri radhe. Karahu
कृपा तुक राधे राधे मेरी राधे
bani jaye, bani jaye indriya man buddhi radhe. Bani jaye indriya man buddhi radhe. Dasi teri radhe, radhe meri radhe. Dasi
तेरी राधे राधे मेरी राधे
lakh hi kripalu hi jnani radhe. Lakh hi kripalu hi
ज्ञानी राधे
o ghuri ghuri ke radhe. Radhe meri radhe. Ghuri
गोरी के राधे राधे मेरी राधे
o karo kripa tuk radhe. Radhe meri radhe. Karo
कृपा तुक राधे राधे मेरी राधे
Bole Radha Rani. So as I said, I can go in much more details, but Bhakti Shatak, Yugal Shatak has 100 divine poetries. I'm going to do as much as we can. So at least 2. So now we're looking at another one. Number 32, 3-2. And this is a divine Leela. This is a Leela Pad. The other one was only filled with philosophy, so some of us may have gotten very bored and very tired and maybe even bored. We shouldn't. Divine philosophy. But this one is very enjoyable. Here Sri Krishna is performing very mischievous pastime. He's very naughty. Let's see what happens. Chalu hat nali patlam pat dau hela jo nat khat aave lat le pati jhat lat khaye sheesh jhat pat.
चलू हट नली पट राम पट गाऊं है लाजो नट खट आवे लट ले पट जट लट खाए शीश जट पट.
So I will not take too much time. I don't want to go over time. So this is very sweet, very, very sweet divine poetry written by that great Jagat Guru Tam Shri Kripaluji Mahaprabhu. The divine that has actually taken place. Kanhaiya has been very, very naughty, very mischievous, and he's teasing this gopi and doing so many things to that gopi. So the gopi, she's pretending to be very angry with Kanhaiya. अब क्रोध में आ गई, गुस्सा, रूठ गई. So she says, "Hey Kanhaiya, hey Kanwa, chalu hat, na lipat lampat. Hey, you flirt, get away from me, get away as far as possible. Don't you dare even touch me." Supreme Brahm, which Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar, divine personalities would love that Sri Krishna would even look at them. And this gopi is scolding and saying very bad words to Kanhaiya. And if you don't get away, she says, I am going to scream, I am going to call my husband. Dau hela, I'll shout and call my husband. And he's going to come with a big stick, lathi leke aayenge. My husband, bahut thagre, is very, he has big muscle. He's a pahalwan, like a wrestler. It's very strong, bodybuilder. He's going to come with his lathi and he'll give you a few on your head. Go away quickly. Chalu hat nali pat lampat dau hela jo nat khat aave lat le pati jhat lat khaye sheesh jhat pat.
चलु हट नली पट लंपट
दावेला जो नट खट आवे लट ले पट जट लट खाया शीश जट पट.
तू काहू ही फोरे घट तू काहू ही चोरे पट तू काहू ही
पूरे घट तू काहू ही छोरे पट.
ओ जब पकरन चहनत कट है जाय अलक्षित झट.
जब पकड़न चाहन घट है जाय अलसित जट.
चलु हट नली पट लंपट दौ हेला जो नठ खट आवे लठ लय पति झट लट खाय शीश झटपट.
चलु हट नली पट लंपट
दावेला जो नट खट आवे लट ले पट झट लट खाय शीश झट पट.
Ah, Kanhaiya, I know your kartoot. I know your naughtiness. Oh, you see a gopi, you go and break their ghat. Their pots, the earthen pots. The gopi, this is very dare for a gopi to make these pots. That time, more than 5,000 years ago, everything, they had to bring water from the Yamuna to go and bathe, to put the butter, to put the chaach, the buttermilk, everything. These earthen pots were very valuable. And he'd break them. So you break somebody's gut, their earthen pot, and you steal their clothes. Sometimes you steal the clothes of the gopis. Chiraharan. You always do all these kinds of things. Aur jab pakaran chaha nat kat. Oh, very naughty nut kat. You're so naughty. When someone tries to catch hold of you, to get hold of you, they run to catch you, to get hold of you, then what happened? You suddenly disappear. What a Brahma hai. Shri Krishna, you try to take hold of him, those you try to catch hold of Kanhaiya, the more you run, the farther away he becomes from you. He is so far, and yet he can be so close. For those who love him, he is closer than the closest. Anyhow, so you just disappear. And then what else do you do? I will tell you. Chalu hat nali patalam pat dauhela jo nat kat aave lat le pati jhat lat khaye sheesh झटपट
चलु हट नली पटलम पट गौनेला
जो नट कट आवे लट ले पति जट लटकाय शीश जट
छुपी जाय लतन नटखट इकली लखी गुजरी पट
छुपी जाय लखन नटखट
इकली लखी गुजरी नट कहु देहु दान दधि झट न तु फोरहु तव दधि घट
कह देहु दान दधि घट नतु फोरहु तव दधि घट.
So what does he do? The gopi is saying very angrily to Kanhaiya. She's feigning, she's not really angry, but she's scolding him. Sab tarah ki pyar hai. There are different ways of showing love. And Kanhaiya also in his Golok, nobody abuses him. The Vedas themselves in Golok, all you Sahasra Shri Rekha Purukha Sahastaksha Sahasapat. This is all you're going to hear. So only when he comes in this material world, in the gopis, his highest saints, and he's going to play so mischievous and they're going to scold him and abuse him, that's where he's going. And for him it's very sweet. When a devotee scolds and gives abuse, insults, that's the sweetest thing to Kanhaiya, to his ears. It is so sweet, he says, he pretends to be deaf. Fir bataiye. Please tell me again. I didn't hear properly. He wants to hear again and again. Not us. Don't think, okay, Kanhaiya love abuse, so I'm going to abuse him and give him insult. No. You're doing right now. Whatever you're doing now is okay. Praise, sing his praises. When you attain the position of the gopis, etc., then you'll be able to do that. Anyhow, so the gopi says, sometimes you hide. You hide behind a tree, behind a creeper, behind some grass, and suddenly a gopi comes. You scare the life out of the gopi. You hide behind some tree, some creeper or something. Out, and then what do? You come out on them and now they're scared and you say, hey, tax, give tax. This path here is mine and you have to pay tax. What is the tax? Give some dahi. Give some makhan, give some dahi. You're good. This is the tax. If you want to go here, I know you're going to sell. But if you want to pass on this path, you have to give tax. This is my path. Everything belongs to Kanhaiya. He's not lying. Inke sab kuch, everything is his. And if the gopi refuses to give, he threatens her. If you don't give it, I'm going to break your earthen pot. Gagari ko por dunga. This which you value so much, I'm going to break it. I'm going to smash it. Chalu hatanali patalam pat dauhela jo nat khat aave lat le pati jhat lat khay sheesh jhatpat chalu
hatanali patalam pat dauhela jo nat khat aave lat le pati jhat lat khay sheesh jhatpat
पुनि इकली लखी नठ खट कह मानु मोहि पिया झट पुनि इकली
लखी नठ खट कह मानु मोहि पिया झट
ओ नहीं बोलू तो झटपट भाजे ले चूनरी पट
नहीं बोलूं तो झटपट बाजे ले चुनरी पट
Ah, Kanhaiya, you're so naughty. I know all these misdeeds of yours. Again, you see a gopi alone. You wait till they're alone. If it's a big bunch of gopis, ab bandenge aapko. They're going to tie you up. And who knows what they will do. So he looks when a gopi is alone. Ikkali. He's such a brave man. The one gopi is going, poor gopi is going alone. And what is he going to do? He goes in front of Gopi and he says, hey, call me beloved, sweetheart. Say that I am your beloved, call me the beloved. That I alone am your beloved. Say it now. He demands the Gopi call him beloved. Pyare, Piya. In other words, call me your husband, your Pati Dev. He's saying to the Gopi. And this is a fact. It's not that Sri Krishna Kanhaiya is demanding something that is wrong. The Vedas say, Pati Patinam. Sri Krishna is the husband of the entire universe. He's the husband of that lady, and he's the husband of the lady also. Govinda eva purusho, brahmadya striya eva hi. The scripture says there's only one man in the entire universe. That is Kanhaiya, Sri Krishna. And every other soul that remains, Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar, every soul that remains, there's Stri. Stri means feminine, female. So Sri Krishna not saying something wrong. And nahi bolo, if you don't say it, then what I'll do? What does he do? He snatches away the chunari. The gopis, they wear the veil, right? Long ago, they would wear a long veil, 1 foot long in front. They hide their face. Even if you go in the village nowadays, in remote villages, you will see women, they wear veil. They don't expose their face. So what he will do, he will snatch away that veil, that chunari, and he'll run with it. Oh, bhag jayenge. Chalu hat nali patalam pat dauhela jo nat khat aave lat le pati jhat lat khay sheesh jhatpat chalu
hat nali patalam pat dauhela jo nat khat aave lat le pati jhat lat khay sheesh jhatpat
अब लौ रहा बची नट खट अब पावहु फल लंपट, अब ला
बचे नटखट, अब पावहु फलंपट।
ओ मैया मैया मैं जाऊं झट, मारे कृपालु तो ही नट। मैया मैं
जाऊं जट, मारे कृपालु तुहि नट।
ओ चलू हट नलिपट लंपट, दौहेला जो नट खट, आवे लठ लय पति झट, लट खाय शीश झटपट।
चलु हट नलिपट लंपट, दौहेला जो नटखट, आवे लट लय पति झट, लट खाय शीश झटपट।
अब गोपी कह रहे, नाउ शी इज थ्रेटनिंग श्याम सुंदर, हे कन्हैया, हे श्याम सुंदर, so long I never said anything. You were saved for so long, a long time. I didn't do anything. अब बच गए. But now I'm not going to stay quiet anymore. I'm going to go to Maya. She's just threatening. She's not going to go Maya anyway. She loves Kanhaiya too much. But she's saying like this, I'm going to go to Maya and tell her about all your misdeeds. आप सब करतूत बताऊंगा मैया को. So while she's saying that, this Kripalu comes there, Kripalu ji, and he's hearing this whole conversation, and he looks at Kanhaiya and says, "Acha Kanwa, aap pit jayega. Today you're going to get a good beating from Maiya." It's just joke and fun, but this is the divine leela of Kanhaiya. Bole Natakhat Nandalal ki, लाडली लाल की, सियावर रामचंद्र की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, बोले श्रीमद सदगुरु सरकार की, प्यारी प्यारी अम्मा की जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे। बोले युगल कुंज की
Radhe Radhe everyone. Please come forward and take Aarti and Prasad from Swamiji. And tomorrow being Sunday, we will have morning satsang as well. Our main satsang Sunday morning, 10 to 12. And in the evening, 7 to 8:30, again, just like today, Swamiji will continue with day 3 of Bhakti Satak, poetry, divine poetry by Jagadguru Sri Kripalaji Maharaj. So please come forward, and there will be dinner prasad available in the dining hall in few minutes. So please come and take prasad from Swamiji and Aarti as well. Radhe Radhe.